Hey, 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 hey. Die Reise geht weiter. Die Reise geht weiter. Keine Ahnung, wo die Reise hinführt, aber sie geht weiter. So. Puh. Gehen wir nach Nordost. Hört sich doch gut an. Ding. Was haben wir hier? Norden. Nordwest. Heilige Fuck. Wo bin ich? Nordost. Norden. Norden. Nordwest. Okay. Warte mal. So. Südwest. Südwest ist der Weg zurück. Okay, hier sind zwei solche Dinger. Bing. Ja. Starte ich von hier oder was ist hier los? Welche Richtung bin ich gegangen? Nordost. Gehen wir dann nach Norden. Bucket. Okay. Nach Norden. Und hier ist dann ein Westen. Südosten. Ich gehe mal jetzt in diese Richtung, weil diese Richtung muss unbedingt gegangen werden. Südosten. What? Endstation? Ich denke, this is it. Ich denke, this is it. Yes, it is. Okay, schön. Schön, schön, schön. Oder ich bin einfach einmal komplett im Kreis. Auch möglich. Found a way back from Selentic Dings. Okay, warte mal, das Schiff. Dann habe ich ja alles. Was ist mit euch?
Finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Sirius. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Agnar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. His father was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such waste. By now you have surely discovered that Agnar has burnt mutilated most of these buildings. Why? Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Aknar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, trapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page, and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves in this library, which is mostly burned, but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158. Recreate the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released. And able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another one. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be in prison forever.
Oh, so, okay.
Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will be at these days.
Na gut, und du? Was sagst du?
Hello, I'm Akhenaten. I'm glad to see that you have returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. I warn you again. He is a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you. It began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of Myst. He hoarded up riches for himself. While father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of Myst, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother. I hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of Myst. He burned their forests. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. He completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had to warn my father. But when I finally found him, there was Cirrus also talking cleverly with the lying tongue of a serpent. He convinced father that it was I who had destroyed the ages. He convinced father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he had planned, and his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies. And so, in dying, father imprisoned us both, unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you, what I say is the truth. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father's wrongful murder. Believe me, You must only recover one additional page to release me from this prison. It is the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf that's in this library. On the far side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Take only the blue page and return it quickly to me. Oh, and do not touch the green book. It is a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
158, you say? Bing, 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 bing. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Dup. Okay, so. Soll ich aber speichern? Denn ich habe keine Ahnung, was passiert. Und der hat gesagt, also erstmal nehme ich das und das. Zeig mal, was ist denn das?
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I fear you met my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library. My library. Oh, it contains my works, my writings.
Leise geht's nicht.
I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over-greedy explorers that might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged for access to those books, and of course, I denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. They used their own mother. Oh, my dear Catherine, to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Und wo soll diese Page sein? Was? Digga, was? Okay, schau mal hin. Ich gebe dir jetzt die letzte. Nimm. Jetzt kann ich den anderen nicht mehr machen. Okay. You fool.
Yes. Yes. I'm free.
Der hat mich getrappt, hä? Der Huren.
Thank you, my friend.
Na, ich wusste es.
Dear friend. You've done the right thing.
No. Don't think.
Stupid fool.
Ja, der Gierige, ich wusste schon.
Perhaps you're in the book now?
Verdammter Gierbatzen.
And what have we here? I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're into books.
Hör doch auf. Hör doch auf.
The library looks much the same as I left. Whacking on. Oh. Goodbye.
Well. Ich will aber nicht, dass es so endet. Okay? Zurück. Laden. So endet es nicht. Nein, nein. Das hat mir jetzt gar nicht gefallen. So ein Penner. Aber wo ist die grüne Seite? Okay, der wird mich jetzt auch trappen und sagen. I'm free.
Oh, yes.
Der ist der Psycho.
I feel alive. How do you feel, my friend? Oh, and what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for.
Ja, komm.
Oops. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Oh, yes. Oh. Serious? Serious? Maybe someone will rescue you someday. Oh, no. You lose.
The fuck, boy? Ich meine, es ist ja nicht so, dass ich dich nicht retten wollte. Aber okay. Ne. So enden wir das auch nicht. Wir enden das wie folgt. Wir gehen zu Papa. Wo hat Papa gesagt, dass die letzte Seite ist? Irgendwo ist die letzte Seite. Irgendwo. Das ist nicht, das ist Schiff. Das ist Wald. Nix, okay. Geh dann mal da runter. Weiß nicht. Wo ist das letzte? Irgendwo hier versteckt, ne? The green page from the book. Alle Schalter sind unten. Nein, jetzt. Jetzt sollten die Schalter nach unten sein. Oder gibt's noch mehr? Nee. Verstehe ich nicht. Okay, da gibt's halt einfach mal nix. Der muss mir noch mal sagen, wo war das? Wo war das? Dam, 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 dam. Dam, 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 dam. Bam, bam. Also, da, da, runter, runter, schräg, schräg, runter, zack, zack, tritt, tritt, okay.
Have you found the missing page?
No.
Oh, come. Come on then.
Hey, what? Oh, fuck you. Was zur Fick soll sie sein, Junge? Denn los? Ach so. Richtig. Ja. Anscheinend gibt es hier nichts mehr. Außer den Turm. Aber ich war schon im Turm. Final missing page. Darkness. Rechts. Okay, ein bisschen suchen wir noch. Bisschen suchen. Was hat das mit diesen Schaltern auf sich? Verstehe ich nicht. Ich mach mal alle nach oben. Nö. Ich weiß das nicht, wo die letzte Seite sein kann. Sorry, aber nö.
Hey folks, welcome back to Afterwork Gaming. We are back in Myst after coming back from the Selenitic Age. That's the... Hear me. What happened and who did the thing to the... Okay. For now, because next time... will probably be the last one because it'll require me to replay it. Because... well, I'll show it to you when I get there. Okay, so let's do the ending where we give Atris the page.
Have you found the missing page? Oh, come. Come on, then. Oh, have you found the missing page?
Ach so, ich muss da rein. Oh, ja, okay, fick dich doch.
Must return to my writing. I could journeys to
Now...
Ja, komm, mal. Ja, okay, ja. Ist gut, alles klar. Meine Fuckfresse. Kann ich das wieder einsammeln? Nein? Ja, dann fuck.
found the missing page.
No.
Come.
What's
Ah, my friend, you've returned. We meet face to face. And the page, did you bring the page? You didn't bring the page. You didn't bring the page. What kind of fool are you? Did you not take my warning seriously? Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here forever.
Was? Hä? Okay, was? Okay, was? Okay, was? Welche Page? Okay, pass auf.
Bing.
Son, those must return.
Now that I think about it, when I get there. Okay, so let's do the ending where we give Atris the page. Okay. Okay, glowing crystals, lamps, etc. All right, Atris.
Ah, my friend. I have many questions for you, my friend.
Und wo hast du die Page?
Lure me here to Dunny. My library.
One here. Naive.
I'll find.
Pattern 158 in the fireplace. But before we get to pattern 158 in the fireplace, I am hoping you guys will indulge me for one moment. I just want to go back. So, okay, that's done. That's good.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar. But
Visual sense, right? In the fireplace, I am hoping you guys. And I just want to go back to the first thing we listened to when we got here. I want to listen to that message from Atris one more time. Because now that we've listened to the two brothers, I want to see if it makes a little bit more, basically contextual sense, right? So, okay, that's done. That's good.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our...
Remember, but okay. Okay. It's moved a little bit, so now bingo. Sorry about that, folks. I had it incorrect the first time.
What's the page?
We'll put the pages back in the books, the red and blue. That should pretty much make for all the pages, I think. We have the white page we found by the docks in the vault, and then we still have to use this book, the one with all the patterns for the fireplace. So I think there's still some work to do for us next time, but it does seem like we're getting to it. Just a smidge. Can't remember how. So, the rising sun.
What's the green page? Green page, Myst.
Yet, for me, where should I begin? Oh, say to me.
Vault, very simple instructions of all. First, locate each of the marker switches on the island. Turn on every one of these switches to the on position. Then go to the dock, final, turn the marker to the off. Okay. Also sind alle an? Nein. An, an. 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 What the fuck? An. 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 Okay, dann machen wir es andersrum. Ich weiß nicht, was On Position ist und ich weiß nicht, was Off ist. Ich habe eine äußerst wichtige Nachricht für dich in unsere Vorkammer. neben den Deckhinterlassungen. Gib die Anzahl der Schalter auf dieser Insel in dieser Projektor ein, um die Nachricht aufzurufen. Anzahl der Schalter in dem Projektor. Keine Ahnung. Aha. 8. 8.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Akanar. But I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Also ich habe die Last Page. Dann gehen wir mal wieder da rein.
Have you found the missing page?
Yes. Ah, komm.
Ah, my friend, you've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page?
Take it.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly. It is done. I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife, Catherine, is now being held hostage. Oh, and a reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst and the books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope you find your exploration satisfying. You'll no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more thing. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever imagine. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Until that point, I'm afraid you'll enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
The book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
Okay. Und du? Na dann. Are we done now? Oh. Tja. Yes, we are done. What now? What should I explore? Hier gibt's nichts. Habe ich schon alles gemacht. Okay. Na dann. Nur noch im Turm. Schauen wir, was ein Turm ist. Nix. Absolut nix. Na gut. Dann speichern. Schauen wir uns nochmal an, wie das Ende war. Bei dem.
I like this. Welcome back to Afterwork Gaming. We are here in House of Da Vinci, and we're back in, the mausoleum or crypt area. Before I start, I'm gonna come clean. I have
House of the House of Da Vinci.
Welcome back to Afterwork Gaming. We are here.
Wow. Das muss ich mir mal anschauen. House of Da Vinci.
And like so. Like this. But, okay, so that's the one ending. Let me go and reset. And you get to explore all these worlds. I mean, to be fair, we explored them all pretty thoroughly, but still. But, okay, so that's the one ending. Let me go and reset, and we will take a look at some of the other endings. Okay, this time, we... But, if you didn't get the page, if you're... Okay, folks, there is actually one more ending after those three. I had to load an earlier save because our playthrough actually made it impossible to get this ending since we got the page before going to the mechanical age, and that's how we hear about this book. But if you didn't get the page, if you remember, Atrus warns you, hey, don't come to Dunne until you get the page. Well, let's see what happens if we come.
Have you found the missing page?
No, I didn't.
Oh, come. Come on.
Okay, so let's see what happens if we show up without the page.
Ah, my friend, you've returned. We meet face to face. And the page, did you bring the page? You didn't bring the page. You didn't bring the page.
And so that was Myst 2021. You know what? Still great after all these years. I mean, clearly a little polish, a little extra. Always curious to hear installment.
Wow. House of Da Vinci, das nächste. Okay, im falschen Game sind wir, aber trotzdem. Ja. Ich denke, das war's. Ich kann hier nicht mehr zurück. Man hat beide Endings gesehen. That's clearly it. That is clearly it. So. In diese Richtung gefällt mir besser. Speichern. Ja. Gut. Das war Myst. Ich habe es noch nie gespielt gehabt. Deswegen war ein bisschen holprig und so. Musste sehr oft Gameplays anschauen. 2-mal, 3-mal. Ja. Mir hat's gefallen. Bis zum nächsten Game. Peace.